For years, the monster lay in the grave, and the villagers went peacefully about their business, trying to forget the horrible nightmare days when he had spread terror throughout the countryside. For years, the sun seemed to shine brighter, and the crops grew taller than anyone could ever remember. Surely their troubles were far behind them, and life was one blissful long walk through paradise. But their wonderful world would be shattered in one mighty flash from the heavens, for lightning had struck the old tombstone that lay battered and overgrown with weeds in a dark corner of the ancient cemetery. And just as fiendish life had once been given to the dead, it would be given again. First a twitch of a finger, a flutter of a heartbeat, then a powerful surge of energy to the twisted criminal brain that so long ago had terrorized the land in the powerful body of the hideous monster. The horror was about to begin again. Frankenstein had risen from the dead. Or the monster, if you want to be more precise. This is Frankenstein, the Monster Returns from Bandai, 1991. Not a whole lot of information on this game, other than it's really not very popular. It's basically kind of a Castlevania-y clone. They mix in some Ninja Gaiden-esque plot elements. They have weapon power-ups that you can pick up from enemies. You have various different areas you can go into in these stages, like going into a sewer, and then having to backtrack your way back out to continue on. So basically little side branches that lead to different power-ups and everything else. The game has a lot of potential, but for being 1991, there's really no excuse for it being as bad as it is. Excuse me. There's some odd little just things that happen in this game. Apparently, Frankenstein's monster can now control monsters and is sending them after you, or maybe when he was revived, a hole in the earth opened and demons are coming out, because we fight demons in this game. But man, it's an okay game, right? It's not a great game. It controls a lot like Castlevania. It looks a lot like Castlevania. Honestly, it's got a very Castlevania-esque look about it, but then all the monsters look like they came from Monster in My Pocket. So, I don't know. Frankenstein has an interesting, well, let's call it an armory, right? We don't get a secondary weapon here. We can get a little power-up that lets us fire fireballs from our weapon. Kind of like Karnov, But once we get hit, we lose it. And you will get hit. The hit detection on the enemies is kind of weird. It's kind of strange. It's hard to figure out exactly who you're hitting and where you're hitting them and why. We start off barehanded, just punching, and then when we beat a troll, we get to pick up its club. And then after we make a little progress, we actually will get a sword. Woohoo. I don't know. It tried to be Castlevania, and it failed. But it's not completely bad, but it's not very good.